Alright, football fanatics and fellow tactical gurus, welcome back to Podcast FB. Get ready, because what I'm about to tell you is going to absolutely blow your minds and reshape everything we thought we knew about the transfer market. Did you hear that the impossible has happened? The Liverpool, your beloved Reds, have officially smashed the bank, breaking not one, not two, but three major transfer records to sign arguably the brightest young talent in European football, Florian Wirtz. Yes, you heard that right. After weeks of nail-biting negotiations and more than a few rejections, Liverpool has finally won the race for Florian Wirtz's signature with a fee that could skyrocket to an astonishing $126.9 million. This isn't just the most expensive contract in Liverpool's storied history, folks. It's now the most expensive transfer in Premier League history, period, leaving names like Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez in the dust. And that's not all. It's also the biggest fee ever paid for a player leaving the Bundesliga. Talk about making a statement. Now let's dive into the absolute madness of how this all unfolded, because it was a masterclass in persistence and strategic maneuvering. Liverpool began their pursuit of Wirtz back in early May 2025, but believe me, it wasn't a walk in the park. Bayer Leverkusen, Wirtz's former club, were firm, resolute, and frankly a nightmare to deal with. Liverpool faced at least two outright rejections on their initial offers. Leverkusen weren't just asking for a big number, they wanted a figure close to their initial $126 million valuation, and they demanded that any add-ons be substantial and performance-based, not just symbolic. This is where Richard Hills, Liverpool's director, and his team stepped up big time. As they didn't just throw more money at it, they cleverly restructured their final offer into a flexible package that could reach that eye-watering $126. $9 million. This included smart clauses tied to things like Champions League qualification, the number of games Wirtz plays, individual accolades he might win, and of course team achievements. That kind of strategic thinking is what ultimately broke the deadlock. By the evening of June 10th, Fabrizio Romano and Sky Sports Germany confirmed an oral agreement was in place, just waiting for the medical and the official announcement once the summer transfer window opens on June 16th. And hey, it's not just Liverpool and Leverkusen celebrating. Florian's former club FC Köln is set to pocket around 5% of that massive transfer fee, over $5 million, thanks to FIFA's training compensation rules. That's a huge windfall for a financially struggling club, a true testament to the talent they nurtured. But here's the million-dollar question: why Liverpool? Because let's be real, Florian Wirtz wasn't short on suitors. Bayern Munich, for example, had long earmarked him as the ideal long-term successor to Thomas Muller, especially after Muller's injury-hit season. Yet Wirtz reportedly wasn't keen on joining an overly familiar environment. Then there was Manchester City, eyeing him as the eventual heir to Kevin De Bruyne. But in a squad already overflowing with attacking superstars, the path for a new signing to immediately integrate and shine could be incredibly tough. This is where Liverpool truly stood out. They offered Wirtz something no one else could: a crystal clear strategic project and a guaranteed central role in the post-Jurgen Klopp era. New coach Arne Slot didn't just make promises, he personally presented to Wirtz exactly how he would operate within his tactical system. He promised him the free number 10 position right behind the main striker, a crucial role where Wirtz would be the architect of attacks, delivering those incisive through balls and even finishing from deep. My personal take: this level of clarity, this personal touch is what sealed the deal. It wasn't just about the money, it was about the vision. And it wasn't just talk either. Wirtz and his family were already making careful preparations, visiting England in late May to meet Liverpool management and even scouting residential areas. This shows a serious commitment not just to play for Liverpool, but to live and thrive there. Plus, his close relationship with Jeremy Frimpong, who he knows from Leverkusen, likely provided an extra layer of comfort in this new yet not entirely unfamiliar environment. Now let's talk football, because that's what we're all here for. How does Florian Wirtz fit into Arne Slot's Liverpool? It's a match made in heaven, trust me. Slot, unlike Klopp's typical 4-3-3, favors a more flexible 4-2-3-1 formation, and in that setup, the number 10 role is absolutely pivotal. Wirtz, described as a pure number 10, possesses that rare blend of skills. He can retain possession, create chances out of nothing, and finish with precision. Liverpool, even with all their success last season, often struggled against deep-sitting defenses, especially when Salah was tightly marked. They lacked that consistent creative spark, that ability to connect midfield to attack, and that direct central penetration we haven't truly seen since Felipe Coutinho. Then Wirtz is the answer to all of that. He averages over 2 key passes per game in the Bundesliga, can ignite attacks with a single touch or a quick pass to break down defenses, and his off-ball movement will create so much space for wingers like Luis Diaz, Cody Gakpo, or any new signing. While this signing also signals a significant shift in Liverpool's playing style under Slot, forget the relentless heavy metal pressing of Klopp. Slot is all about space control, midfield dominance, and proactive short passing football. Wirtz is the absolute key to this transition. He's not going to be he's trying to be like Henderson, constantly pressing, or Wijnaldum driving forward. Instead, he understands how to occupy space, make intelligent passes, and crucially, he has that calm presence to dictate the tempo. This is the control Liverpool has sometimes craved but rarely achieved consistently. Of course, with a record-breaking deal comes immense pressure, especially in the relentless Premier League. Wirtz will inevitably be compared to other bombshell signings like Kai Havertz or Timo Werner, who initially struggled to adapt. The English media, notoriously demanding of big money foreign signings, will be watching his every move. While he's been promised a starting spot, the internal competition at Liverpool is fierce. Dominic Szoboszlai will surely be fighting to reclaim his play, Harvey Elliott will be hungry to prove himself, and the likes of Curtis Jones and Bobby Clark will add to the midfield depth. If Wirtz doesn't adapt quickly to the Premier League's pace, he could indeed feel overwhelmed. But here's why I'm confident at just 22, Wirtz isn't just a prospect. He's a long-term investment signing until 2030, showing Liverpool's commitment to building their future around him, just as they did with Virgil van Dijk and Alisson Becker at the back. Top football experts both in Germany and England like Raphael Honigstein and Jamie Carragher agree Wirtz is a top-tier talent. Honigstein highlighted his adaptability to any tactical model, a rare quality in young player. And Carragher, a Liverpool legend, couldn't hide his excitement, saying it's been a long time since Liverpool invested so heavily in a creative player, believing Wirtz could be a game-changing signing for the league. So what does this all mean for Liverpool? This isn't just a blockbuster transfer in terms of money, folks. This is a strategic declaration, a turning point in Liverpool's rebuilding journey. After years of financial discipline and smart, rational transfer, Liverpool is now showing a willingness to break the bank for genuine game changers. They've realized that to maintain their elite status, they need to invest in individuals who can truly make a difference. There will be pressure, there will be comparisons, and there will definitely be moments that test our patience. But if Wirtz can navigate these challenges, he won't just be the most expensive signing in Premier League history, he could very well be one of those generational signings that defines an entire new historical era for the Reds. My personal prediction, this move elevates Liverpool from contenders to serious title favorites, and Wirtz will be the undisputed creative heartbeat of Arne Slot's revolution. Alright, that's my take, my fellow football fanatics. Now I want to hear from you. What are your initial thoughts on this monumental transfer? Do you think Florian Wirtz will live up to the hype? Will he truly be the game changer for Liverpool? Let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button. If you're as excited as I am, share this video with all your football loving friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Podcast FB for more in-depth analysis and hot takes. See you next time.